Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
All right, we're gonna go to Walmart and then we'll head to the gym.
Y'all not taking me with y'all?
I have a small tree.
Oh, that's right. uh, if y'all can grab me some, can I cash app y'all to bring me like a 18 rack or 6 pack? I don't know, something.
Yeah, you do work
I cash app y'all.
Go ahead and ask for what you need. Go ahead and tell them to get you some toilet paper.
Yeah, give me a little bit of everything.
What you need?
Yeah, give me everything.
Everything store.
Yeah, just tell them to open the register on the behalf of me.
All right. All right, we'll get your new TV,
Yeah.
new game system,
Yeah.
laptop. I might as well give me one too since
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just get it on my tab. Just tell a bank teller put it on my tab. She'll know what you're talking about.
What you need?
I just wanted some beer, man. Y'all know me.
Some beer?
Yeah, I'm just want something to sip on.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Modelo time.
Oh, that's a good question. Y'all good with Bud Light?
Yeah, just whatever you want, bro.
Buddha Light does me good at night.
Booty light. Got you.
Buddha Light.
Oh, okay.
That fool say booty light.
Checking my account, my AT&T account. I paid $166.
Those are my guys back there. They crazy as hell. All right. Let me see. Let thankfulness be your ally. I don't know why I wrote this down, but it says, let thankfulness be your ally. What does that mean?
Let what?
Thankfulness be your ally.
Let thankfulness be your ally. From our talk? I have no idea.
No, it was just something I wrote down on this generic paper for things that I do for podcasts.
I mean, yeah, you should be grateful for life. I have no idea. I don't know how many beers you have been sipping on at that point. I don't know who you were talking to.
I be lost in the sauce because like it's one of those things where I just enjoy talking to people, and once the conversation starts, I just get lost in my own world of like socialness. I'm making up words. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm very social and outgoing. I've always been that way. I am not. I appreciate you being very receptive of me because you could have been like, mother, tall mother.
No, I was like, Kiayah, do something out of your comfort zone. Just do it, bitch. Just do it.
All right. So, Kiayah, and how old are you, if I may ask?
31. I just turned 31 this year.
31. Oof. Birthday. What you do on your birthday?
What did I do on my birthday?
Did you get plastered? Is that what that is? Is that why you can't remember?
What did I do?
You had me time, like to yourself, is what I mean. Maybe. As
soon as I remember, I will let you know.
Yeah, like I'm gonna paint the picture. So the kids went with their father, and you went home, and you had the me time. There was a spa involved, some candles, some music.
I remember.
See how I jog your memory like that, Delcy? I got that magic touch.
I remember that I couldn't sleep very much the night before because of my babies, so I was kid free for that day, but like I had no energy. So I laid in the bed until like 1 p.m. not sleeping, and then my ex-husband was like, hey, I wanted to take you for lunch or like at least see you to give you this gift. I'll pick the babies up from school so that you can have a little bit of extra time in the afternoon. I was like, that sounds amazing. I'm about to cry because like I told myself I was going to do something on my birthday and I just have laid here. So I went and got tacos with him. He gave me a gift. And then, yeah, like that was it.
That was not what I was expecting, but I mean.
Yep.
So.
Oh wait, I got wings. Wait. Oh, hold on one second.
Yeah. All right, so we are gonna go on a quick commercial break. I don't know what that means, but it means I'm finna mute y'all for the time being. So if you want to stick around, feel free. You want to grab yourself something to drink, something to eat. Like I said, feel free. I'm gonna be right here, and you are live on the Payday Robbie Show. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for hanging out with your boy and everything. And yeah, I'm just gonna hop on here, hop on this here. What they call it? Like you, like you, like you. Found someone who like you. All right. So, all right. Hello, we are live with Future Leo Officer. Future Leo Officer goes by Payday Robbie. You see. So today is going to be a good day. That's right. So I got that phone there on the charger, which is good. It's probably a good thing she had to go because she didn't have to go. My phone would have just been draining. But since it ain't draining, on the contrary, it's raining. And we're having a good day. We're going to have a good day. Good day, okay. Woohoo. Let me see. Yeah, so I've been working on some videos for y'all. All right, what am I looking for? Because I don't remember. All right, so anyway, let's see. All right, what can we talk about? Okay. So, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go over this story with y'all that I came across. Now, I don't know how old this story is, but what I will say is this story touched my heart. Okay. So there's a young woman by the name, as soon as I find it, I'm pretty sure it's Kristen something. But anyway, she is a veteran from the U.S. military, and she is an amputee. She lost a leg, and I don't think it was during anything combat related, but she ended up losing a leg, right? But she didn't let that stop her. As a matter of fact, she went on to do some pretty cool things, you know, and to show her love and support to other veterans. And I think that's pretty cool. I want to share her story. So I figured I would go ahead and grab this here book, magazine, whatever you want to call it, mind your business. And yeah, I will share her story with y'all as best as I can. But I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Today is a beautiful day. I just got off work not too long ago. And now I'm here talking with y'all. Let's see. Comments, anything? Nope. Okay, no comments. All right, right now I don't see any comments, but periodically when I do, if I can if I can interact with you guys, I will. Okay. So I'm reading this out of VFW. I didn't know about this until recently. I recently was at Montgomery County Sheriff's Office looking to apply for a position to become a sheriff's deputy. And the recruiter that I was talking to put me on to this magazine, VFW magazine. He told me that it was old, but he said, don't worry about it. He said, if you want some material, that's good material. He said, go ahead and read it, and it'll be something interesting for you. Hey, hello, Caleb. Hello, what's up, Brader? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. So, let's see. So the quote says, I can inspire people. Marines' active lifestyle dedicated to helping others. Interesting. So in a way, that's what caught my attention. Okay. Let's see. So actively helping veterans. All right. So only a year after she lost her leg in a helicopter crash in Afghanistan, former Marine Christy Enos was competing as a snowboarder in the Paralympics. Since then, she started a foundation, climb up some of the world's highest mountains, and receive ESPN's Pat Tillman Award. Enos says it's all about bringing attention to veterans' issues. So I think that's commendable already and honorable. The fact that she is doing something that is selfless, which is what the military is. Anybody and everybody who joins the military, it's a selfless thing. It's something that you're doing for someone else. You're making a sacrifice to be away from your family. You're making a sacrifice. You're sacrificing your time. You're sacrificing your life, your body, so many different things for the benefit of others, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing, in my opinion. Right. So, for me to share this with you guys, I definitely, I like that. All right. So, let's see. Like I said, August 2020, volume 107, number 10. Former Marine helicopter gunner. So she was a gunner for helicopter. Christy Enos is, and this is the cover, photographed in October 2019 in Carbondale, Colorado. I don't even know where Carbondale is. So if any of you know where Carbondale is or heard of Carbondale, I just heard about it recently, because this is not my first time reading this. I'm actually reading this again, but for you guys this time. Enos has devoted her life to promoting veterans' issues by attempting to climb the world's highest mountains. She also holds two master's degrees, owns an apparel company, and worked as a Hollywood stunt woman. So I think that's pretty interesting too. It's pretty dope. All right. Let's see if I can flip on to the main page, because there's a page that covers her completely. Let's see. What we got? Hello, Lovebug. If you're telling the truth, I'm 100. If you're telling the truth, I'm 100. Like, help me understand that. Like, telling the truth about what though? Let's see. So, yeah. Yep. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Okay, so if you guys want to follow Kirstie Enos on her journey, I definitely have her website here, her Facebook, her Instagram, and her Twitter. So if If you want that information, put it in the comments and I will get back to you. All right. So the article that I was trying to get to is right here in front of me. Gonna read it for you guys. And don't get me wrong, I was inspired by this. Like the fact that she is an amputee, she lost a leg in Afghanistan. She was a Marine. She was a helicopter gunner. She climbed some of the highest mountains. She got the Pat Tillman Award. Reading that alone, I was like, man, this is incredible. The great people who made this nation so effing amazing. Absolutely. All right. So climbing for a purpose. An Afghanistan war veteran scales mountains and competes in endurance races for causes important to her. All right. So that was what I was telling you guys about with bringing light to veterans issues, right? Issues with service members, past and present. The Pat Tillman Award for service recipient plans to reach the summit of 7 of the tallest mountains in the world during her journey. In 2018, Kirsty Enos, who was 17 years old at the time, enlisted in the Marine Corps to serve as a helicopter door gunner and airframes mechanic. So she got me beat already. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. If you guys, have anything you want to say, just feel free, let it out. I'll go through the comments to see if I missed anything. Enos served in 2 deployments, the Afghanistan War, the first in 2011 and the second in 2012. During her second deployment, her life changed forever. So we can already imagine what that was. Like the fact that maybe the fact that she lost her leg. I mean, I didn't read this, so I'm kind of forming my thoughts and my emotions as I'm reading this, as you guys may be too. On June 23rd, 2012, Enos was injured in a Sikorsky CH-53 Sea Stallion helicopter crash. That's intense already. And I'm just kind of picturing that, at some point, they're having complications. We don't know what the complications was for as so far from what I'm reading, because I haven't gotten that far yet to know if they were getting shot at or if, somehow, maybe there was a malfunction or something and the plane went down, but I'm going to get to that. So she was a part of a Marine heavy helicopter squadron 363 at the time and sustained a traumatic brain injury, as well as injuries to her shoulders, face, neck, spine, and left leg. No one was killed in the crash, but Enos received the most severe injuries from the incident. After dozens of surgeries, after several surgeries over the next several years, her left leg was amputated. So hearing that automatically, and as a matter of fact, with me being in right now, with me being active duty and knowing, like, I can't share anything with you guys. Like, I'm just going to tell you guys I don't know anything, which is true. But at the same time, I have my speculation of, hey, I'm in the military. I have this specific job. If this kicks off for whatever reason, I'm probably going to be in the middle of everything. So in the event that I lose my leg, I'm just like, I'm probably going to be crying. I'm probably going to be crying, probably going to be bawling, I'm probably going to be in the worst shape possible, like mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever. Like, so I try not to think about stuff like that because, hey, I joined, I definitely made that decision to better myself and to look out for the people to my left and right, as well as the people of the U.S. I care about you guys. I like you guys a lot, and I definitely want to know that I'm doing my part for the country and for my people and for my community. And by my people, I mean you guys. I mean, that flag represents races, different racial backgrounds, different cultures, different nationalities. I know so many different people from all spectrums who wear the uniform, who support this flag, and color doesn't mean anything to me. So it doesn't matter what race you are. I'm pretty sure I get along with you just fine. Sorry about that. I'll get back to the story. My bad. Bro, listen to my next couple messages. I got you. Absolutely. Becky Boo 006. All right. So, but the injuries have not stopped Enos from pursuing many major athletic feats on just one leg. That's incredible. Like think of it. If I lose a toe. Oh, and by the way, I'm live streaming on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to check out my YouTube, I'd appreciate it. My YouTube is Payday Robbie Show. P-O. I gotta put a sign behind me or something. Matter of fact, I think what I'm gonna do. Is your cup half full or half empty? I got your answer. All right, so that now that's a great question, but it's answered based off the person's mentality. So it could go either way. It doesn't have to be bad or good, but the person answering it is what makes it negative or positive. So, and that's just my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. So I'm gonna say my cup. I'm filling my cup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm not done at all with my journey at all. I'm just getting started. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting started. And I'm not sure what we're talking about either, but I'm gonna give the question meaning. So my cup being half full or half empty is the journey. You know, that moment that you're drinking something that's in a cup and you don't know what it tastes like yet, and they say, "Hey, try this," and it's full. You're not really sure what to expect. It could be sweet. It could be flavorful. It could be anything, right? And you sip it, and if it's good, you want more of it. I'm enjoying this cup, and this cup is far from empty. Absolutely. This cup is far from empty. After a year after her injury, she was training to compete in Paralympic snowboarding events. One leg, y'all. Only one of them things. Snowboarding. I got two. I haven't been snowboarding yet. I'm telling y'all, she owned it. She on top of it. And in 2014, Enos left the Marine Corps and continued to pursue endurance and outdoor sports. After being medically retired from the Marine Corps, I decided to dedicate my life. And this is what she's saying. This is her own words. After being medically retired from the Marine Corps, I decided to dedicate my life to serving others in a different way, Enos said. I should have just waited rather than telling y'all that when it was going to have it in there anyway. In 2015, from August to November, Enos walked 1,000 miles through the United Kingdom to honor 25 Marines who were killed or committed suicide after her deployments. Wow, that's big. I mean, in my opinion, like, don't get me wrong. Maybe I'm on that level to where when I hear something like that, I feel it. Like, it hits me deep. You know, maybe that's where I am, but I don't know if anybody else feel it like I do. But it's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. You have a cup, you have something to grasp. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I like that. About every 40 miles of her trek, Enos hung up. After being medically retired. Okay, I don't know where I'm at, but I kind of lost myself a little bit. Oh, okay. Hung up one of the dog tags she made for each Marine. Her walk also raised awareness for the British nonprofit organization Walking with the Wounded. I've never heard of that, but I've heard of it now. Edith is a boss. Her name is Enos. So it's Ennis. It's Kirsty Enos. All right, let's see. Kirsty Enos. Enos said that on a whim, she started participating in these kinds of events. I knew for sure that I wanted to help others, Enos said. Summiting 7 mountains and let's see, in 2016, Enos needed to have surgery on her left limb, which resulted in her losing out on competing in the 2016-17 snowboarding season. Yeah, Enos. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. I talk funny. And people tell me that all the time. They tell me that all the time. I decided that I was going to take on the mountain in a different way, she said. I decided that I was going to climb Mountain Kilimanjaro in Africa. I just found out what Mountain Kilimanjaro was. Reading is incredible. Like I for y'all who don't know me, I don't read that much. I'm not a fan of reading. I'm doing this for y'all, like if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah. But Enos said she didn't want to climb one of the tallest mountains in the world for no reason. I wanted to have a purpose behind it. That's actually something common that I've come to know with most of the guys that I serve with. We joined the military because it gave us purpose. Wherever we were before, at this point, thinking back, we weren't really serving a purpose. There was nothing that we felt like we were doing that was doing anything for anyone anywhere. So us joining the service was that big commitment to show the world, to show our community, to show our families that we could be selfless and that we could be that we can make sacrifices for and not be selfish, you know? So, and I mean, that's something I hear commonly. That's something most of us relate to. I ended up raising 150,000 for clean water for Tanzanians through the nonprofit Water Boys. In March 2017, Enos completed a hike to the more than 19,300 foot tall summit of Kilimanjaro, the highest on the African continent. Enos said when she finished the climb, she wanted to not only show that she could physically and emotionally complete these kinds of endurance events, but she also wanted to make it about other people. I think that's incredible. That's so cool. That is so cool. All right, so here she is again. Okay. Marine Corps veteran, above the knee amputee, Kirsty Enos stops for a photo during her climb of Mount Everest in May 2019. While she did not make it to the summit, she was only about 200 meters from the top. Let's see. Tillman Award from ESPN. After her climb, Enos was the first veteran to be featured on one of the covers of June 2017 ESPN body issue. Enos did that. That woman is so amazing. I agree. Absolutely. 2 years later, in 2019, ESPN recognized Enos for her service with the Pat Tillman Award for Service. When I found out from ESPN that I was receiving, this is what she's saying, receiving the Pat Tillman Award for Service, there was no hesitation for me to go and accept the award. Enos said it was just a great honor to even be considered to be recognized alongside a true American hero like Pat Tillman. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Yeah, what up, G? I mean, well, I guess 12 sounds good. And then I could cash app you. How much is it though? Oh, bottles for sure, for sure. I mean, what you think? You think cans will fit better? All right. Well, then let's do bottles. Yeah, you know I like to break stuff. Let's do that aluminum. 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 All right, I appreciate it, brother. But just make sure you text me. Matter of fact, let me know. Text me how much to send you, and I got you. All right, bet. That's too easy. All right, later. All right. All right. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I feel so terrible. I feel so terrible. All right. So now I gotta find where I left off. All right. When I found out from ESPN that I was receiving the Pat Tillman Award for service, there was no hesitation for me to go and accept the award. Enos said it was a great honor to even be considered to be recognized alongside a true American hero like Pat Tillman. Now this is kind of a segue for me, and I'm going to say that because I do remember a little bit about Pat Tillman. So if I could look up some information and maybe some things about him, like the little bit that I do know without doing research is he was in the military. He was a war hero, or maybe he served. I don't know. I don't want to say anything that's inaccurate, but I do remember that he was in the military and he also played football, and he ended up passing away due to some medical condition, if I'm not wrong. Okay, I could absolutely be wrong, which is why I want to get the material and actually read about him. So you guys can expect that next, absolutely, as that'll most likely be the next thing I talk about. Patrick Tillman. And it said that her current initiative is to keep summoning. I'm not sure if I'm saying this word right. It's just so confusing. For her climbing for a cause project. Since 2017, she's been climbing the highest peak on each of the 7 continents, recognizing deserving nonprofits. In July 2017, Enos successfully climbed Mount Cardins. I don't know if I'm saying that right. In Indonesia, the highest point in Oceania, to recognize the Heroes Project. Later in February 2018, Enos completed Elinaza Norte, the more than 16,800 foot peak in Ecuador. In June 2018, Enos attempted to climb Denali in Alaska, but was unsuccessful due to weather. Denali is, figure out where it's taking us. Where is it taking us? To the highest point in North America. In September 2018, she completed the summit of Elbrus, the 18,510 foot tall mountain in Russia. That's incredible. Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm amazed, and I should show y'all pictures too. Look, this is her climbing a mountain in Russia. Now, let me make sure I read that correctly because I could be giving y'all wrong information. Oh, I'm sorry, Mount Everest. Crosses a ladder bridge during her climb in Mount Everest, 2019. Mount Everest. She's truly oh, my bad, I missed something. All right. Let's see. That name is differentiate, ringing a bell. Oh, definitely ringing a bell. Was he a ranger? He might have been a ranger. That sounds familiar. She's truly an amazing woman. Enos is so perfect, boss lady. trying to told you. I'm trying to told you. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it 100%. Okay, let's see. Tallest mountain. Let's see, because I said something about Russia, and I'm trying to get back to that point. Okay, highest point in Europe. The climb, she said, was in support of a non-profit, Glam for Good. I think that's dope. In February 2019, Ines climbed all these names. Y'all help me understand. Aconcagua. Am I saying that right? Which is more than 22,800 feet tall and the highest point in South America. Later in May 2019, Ines attempted to climb the tallest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. She made it to the south summit of Everest, but was unable to finish. She said, I pay for my climbs, but I use them as an opportunity to raise awareness and as a fundraising tool for my foundation and other nonprofits. Ines said Ines plans to compete in the Ironman 70.3 in October in Oceanside, California, and will complete in the 50th annual New York City Marathon on November 1st. During both events, Ines said she plans to bring awareness to Challenge Athletes Foundation, a nonprofit for physically challenged athletes. Ines said that in the end, she doesn't want her awareness and fundraising campaigns to be all about her. Very selfless. See, I like that. And I'm telling you, that's a common thing for service members and for law enforcement, for first responders, things like that. Like these people are so selfless. They are selfless. They will get like. I'm gonna see if I can describe how selfless they are in my own words. They leave their houses where their families stay and go out into the world where they work 8 to 12-hour shifts, and they stop people from committing crimes, violent crimes. They stop kidnappers, they stop murderers, they stop thieves, they stop people from causing harm to other people, right? And I don't want to say I like to, but I usually describe the victims to be defenseless or harmless or something like that. And I say that because a predator won't go after another predator. A predator won't go after someone who is considered to be armed to the teeth. You know, they want an easy target. Like, for example, my grandma's had burglar bars on her house for years now. No one has ever broke into her house or even tried because they see the burglar bars like, oh, hell no. Guess what they end up going? Next door to the houses that don't have burglar bars. Those houses get broken into all the time. There's a reason for that. Criminals like something easy. You ever heard that term, taking candy from a baby? My bad, I'm getting off top. If I can inspire people, great, Ines said. But if I can raise awareness for different causes by doing this, that's what I'm truly doing this for. Yo, Kirsty Ines, if you watching this, yo, I'm inspired by you. I'm going to let you know that right now. Matter of fact, thank you for your service. And I know that's weird. Now, let me tell y'all something. That's weird when a service member tells another service member, thank you for your service. Every time I say it, they're just like, I don't know. It just feels weird. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why it's like that. I saw two chief warrant officers the other day in downtown Colorado Springs. They were walking. They had their suitcases. I was in civilian clothing because when I'm off work, I don't like to wear my uniform. And I say, hey, how y'all doing? And they said, we're doing good. And I said, well, I just want to thank y'all for your service. And they said, well, hey, we appreciate you. And I said, I serve too. And they said, oh, do you? Where do you serve? And I told them where. And they said, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And I said, can I get a picture with y'all? And they said, that's weird. And I was like, why is it weird? They said, because you're serving with us. Why would you want a picture with us? And I was like, I'm a big fan. What can I say? You know, I'm getting off topic again. They stopped the smallest crime for escalating. Be cool with you people. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. It go down. It go down in the dim. All right, I'm back. All right, so and then over here it says door gunner to mountain climber, and it has her like achievements for the dates. Yo, this is really cool in my opinion. $15. I got you, big dog. I'm about to send them $15. What you want? Baby, I got it. But yeah, that was the end of the article. And I'm glad that I was able to share that with you guys. So I'm gonna do my research on and I'm gonna write that down. But on Patrick Tillman. And I'm gonna share that with you guys at some point. So remember when I was telling you guys about the sheriff's office that I stopped at? So here is the recruiting paperwork that I actually got from the sheriff's office for me to go through the process with them of becoming a law enforcement officer with their agency. Only thing is they're county, so they're sheriff's county level, which is local, and I want to go state or federal. So I mean, hey, it happens. But I'm super excited. So what I'm looking for right now is a pen, so I can write down Patrick Tillman's name. That way, if I come across it later, and I can remind myself just by looking at the name that, damn it, I was supposed to look up him. Is this your if this is your lives, I'm so hoping in I appreciate it. So look, what I will say is this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, because I do podcasts. But it's usually conversational or interviews. So I'll either interview someone on my podcast, or I will just have conversations with people on my podcast. But when I'm on here doing monologue podcast, I never really have anything to talk about. So what I started doing is I kind of went out and started grabbing different material that I can actually talk about and have the doctrine behind it. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Put it in your notes. Yes. Yeah, I'll put it in my notes right now. I will put it in my notes. I should probably put in a reminder so it could notify me at some point. Like, you forgot about this. What you want? Baby, I got it. What you need? You know I got it. All I'm asking. Okay, all right. And I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. So there now, okay, wait. Just give me 1 second. I kind of gotta do something, because I'm about to hit an hour pretty soon. Hour. Right. So I'm gonna foreshadow for you guys really quick. How was my day? My day was really good. We did some classes on like medical stuff. That way, if any of my guys go down, or if I go down, we can confidently stay in the fight and get the injured to safety without losing anybody. Things happen, so we're just kind of preparing for whatever. But all right. So to kind of give you guys some foreshadowing, my page is big on law enforcement. I'm a law enforcement supporter. I back the blue 100%. I love people. I love everybody. I get along with people just fine. I would much rather make you laugh before I make you cry. And I never want to make anybody cry. So all I do is do my best to make people laugh. What I'm about to tell you kind of confuses me, because it's like, why did I tell y'all that if I'm going to tell you this? So I have an app that shares with me historical events of police officers who have been killed in the line of duty. So I'm going to go as far back as I can and give you guys different historical events on police officers who were killed in the line of duty. It's sad, but it's interesting. I've been doing my research on some of these events. Man, it goes back to, I'm talking about the source that I'm using. It goes back to like 1970. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. I am gonna kill the stream for a little bit, and I only say that so I can kind of set things up because I'm not sure what battery life is on here. I know this thing is about to die. I'm probably gonna grab my other phone, start streaming on there. And then again, I can stream on my other phone if I can find it. So I do have an Android, 2 iPhones, and a tablet. But also, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask me questions. Feel free to ask me whatever you like. You can ask whatever you like. I agree. All right. So let me see. I'm probably gonna do a quick one to kind of give you guys an idea of what these series are gonna be like. And then on top of that, I should probably give you guys visuals. I'm coming up with so many ideas. Oh my goodness. Like, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a screenshot and put it in the background so you guys can see what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about while I'm talking about them. That way you guys kind of have maybe somewhat of visual, right? So that's kind of cool in my opinion. All right, so we're gonna hit search. It goes further than that. This thing goes back to 1776. I said 1970. So it updated. This thing updated. Oh my goodness. Well, I tell you what, to interact with y'all, give me a year. Now, I'm talking about a year like between bro, run. I will love this so much. Tag me. I got you. So, but I'm gonna start doing it on here. That way I can kind of get practice because like if I can do it on here and then convert it from live streams to like actual videos that I'm posting, then it'll kind of help me out. This will give me material. So let me see. All right. So I went as back as 1776. Now, is there a specific year that y'all want me to look up? And I say that because if there is, as far as 76, well, I'll give y'all now. So from this year to about 76, I can look up dates right now in 76. 1776. That's interesting. 1834. All right, let's go to 1834. All right, I'm scrolling up 1834. 18. Oh, that's why. I had the max year, 1776. So when you do it that way, there is no 1834 because it hasn't happened yet. You see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. All right, let's see. 1834. Okay. All right, so it says entire country. So this is all over the U.S. All right, so we got two. We got two stories that I'm going to read to y'all. All right, so the first one that pops up is all right, so first one that pops up is a constable. He's a deputy constable. His name is Morsi Wisdom. He worked for Purdy Constable's office in Tennessee. All right. He died, or his end of watch, and now I'm educate y'all a little bit. So end of watch means it's pretty much the death date. It's pretty much when that person died. So So this person's end of watch, deputy constable Morsi Wisdom died, or end of watch was Saturday, August 30th, 1834. All right, so we're gonna read into his story. All right, so Constable More Wisdom was stabbed to death by a prisoner he was escorting to the town jail. Now, hearing it like that, it almost sounds like he was walking a man to jail. Just because if it's in I don't think, did they have vehicles at the time? I don't know. A citizen had obtained a warrant the man for engaging in illegal game and sleight of hand involving a thimble and a ball. I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna read that over because y'all may be following me, but I lost myself. All right, it says a citizen had obtained a warrant the man for engaging in an illegal game of sleight of hand involving a thimble and a ball. Now I don't know what that is. Maybe y'all do. Constable Moore located the subject 3 miles north of town, and the two rode back to town on Constable Moore's horse. Okay, they had horses. In my mind, when they said escorting them back, in my mind, I'm thinking it was just like, come here, put your hands behind your back, take you to jail. But he was on a horse. As they arrived at the jail, the subject suddenly produced a long knife and stabbed Constable Wisdom several times, inflicting fatal wounds. The man was charged with murder, and an accomplice was charged as an accessory to murder for having given him the knife. Constable Wisdom was survived by his parents and several siblings. Man, he was 25 years old. 25. I'm 27. This man was 2 years younger than me. All right. Now let me, what I'm saying? Now the other story is Sheriff William Grisham. I'm not the best with pronunciation of names, but I do my best. All right, so this one, he was a deputy sheriff for Harrison County Sheriff's Department in Indiana. End of watch Thursday, January 23rd, 1834. Sheriff William Grisham was shot while attempting to serve an arrest warrant upon a subject. The subject had become enraged and disorderly after learning a whipping had been administered to his young brother by a local school teacher in Blue River Township. I don't know if y'all, at some point when I was growing up, I got whoopings, but ain't nobody ever shot nobody for it. When a local constable was unable to serve an arrest warrant that had been issued, Sheriff Grisham was summoned. While attempting to take the young man into custody, Sheriff Grisham was shot and died immediately. The subject was arrested and convicted of manslaughter. In April 1835, he was sentenced to 21 years in prison and fined up to $1,000. I guess back at that time, $1,000 was a lot of money. The governor pardoned him in 1840 and remitted the fine. Sheriff Grisham had served with the Harrison County Sheriff's Department for 1 year and was in his first term as a sheriff. He is survived by his wife, 3 sons, 2 daughters, and by his mother. He is buried in Lanesville Protestant Cemetery in Lanesville, Indiana. He was 31 years old and was only a law enforcement officer. Man, this stuff is interesting. This stuff is interesting. Now, I don't know if it interests y'all or anything but like that, but I find it interesting. And in a way, I learn from stuff like this. And how do I learn from it? It's like I hear the certain scenarios, and because even though it happened so far back, the tactics are still there. The scenarios are still there. At any point today, I'd be trying to make an arrest on somebody. Not now as a civilian. I mean, as a police officer. And if I'm arresting this guy, somebody over there could be, have crosshairs right on my forehead, just resting. So I think you can learn from your past. So hey, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, I wasn't too boring. You guys can expect more of these. I've been debating on doing these for a very long time, and then I decided, let's do it right then, right now. So yeah. So I'm gonna kill the streams, but I'm not going anywhere. I am just closing one and then going into another. Right. All right. I'll see you guys on the next stream, which will be immediately. But before I kill it, I'm just gonna go grab the other phone and restart it that way. Can't find my. Oh, this thing is charged. Having a notification. All right.
What the fuck you doing out here? Why you ain't come to the bedroom? I was just chilling. Oh, you must be horny.
My phone scared me. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I got terrified. I got terrified. Like immediately. Okay, all right. I'll be back. All right. So I'm live on this one. This one should be cutting out. Oh no, I'm on the wrong account. I got to get to this account. All right. I'm about to. It's gonna switch right now. It should cut off and come right back. But y'all still might have to click on it. All right. Let me see. Stories. I'm gonna name it stories and storytelling. I don't know. Because this storytelling is another type of podcast too. All right, storytelling. All right, so I'm gonna call it storytelling, and I'm gonna hit go live, and it should cut out. All right, there it is. Yeah, with you. Oh, sometimes I know you.